What's goody, everybody? It's full-time trip. We're back in the building. Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 3. I have no idea what the name of their stadium is. I'm so sorry. The Fortuna Arena. Thank you so much, Google. You have helped me out so much. But away in the Champions League, another away day, another win, another clean sheet that sees us through to another stage of the league phase with a win. 100% record so far. I mean, you love to see it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing well. Hope the week is treating you well. Amidst all of my, 9 to 5 engagements and trying to side eye and look at the game, I knew going into it, this is just get 3 points in and move on. I don't care what the performance looks like. I don't care what, again, the dynamics, the little, XG. I don't care about none of that. Get me 3 points. Keep a clean sheet if you possibly can. And get over the line. And I might have underestimated, man. A clean sheet might just be table stakes at this point, no matter what configuration of team that we get from the Arsenal, bruh. Because we're just that damn good from a defensive point of view. It's ridiculous. But anyways, today was really just about that. It was really just about, with the injuries that we got across the front line, across our attacking options, across the midfield options, what can we do to get the win? And to see this game through as professionally as possible while maintaining momentum. Going into the international break, rather, we got, Gyökeres probably going to be out until we're back at the end of the month. Havertz not came back. Odegaard out. Just so many people and things that are going left. So many things. When you see Charles Sago Jr., shout out to Charles Sago Jr. When you see Sago Jr. on the bench, we a little bit light. Something's happening, bro. And it's crazy that one of the deepest squads in the league, if not the deepest squad in the league, has injury issues out the wazoo like this. It's painful, it's annoying, it's stupid, but we still have to go and do a job. And do a job we did against Slavia Prague, man. Scrappy. Wasn't going to be the easiest of games considering our outfit, the way we were going to approach the game, and how physical they were planning to be, honestly. Thought it was honestly a good game plan from them to be physical, to press high, since we didn't have that outlet option with Gyökeres and maybe to back them off a little bit. And it unsettled us. Early days from what I saw in those first openings of the game, kept us unsettled. It took a little bit to grow into the game itself. But then we found our way. Again, a penalty, which, how you want to call it in the league. The Champions League might be a little bit different application of the handball rule, is what it is. But we get a pen nonetheless. Saka slots that home. We get comfortable 1-0, and we keep the momentum rolling into the second half. You start to see, again, the structure, the rhythm, where we're at, the control of the game gets a little bit stronger as we're going. And 2 big goals from Mikel Merino. One right at the start of the second half from a beautiful cross from Trossard, and some beautiful technique on the left foot to slide it past Slavia Prague's keeper. And then the second one from, I believe that was a Declan Rice, just hoofed the ball in. Got it from, I think it was probably from the half space or whatever, but got to the other side, the far post. Mikel Merino pokes it as the keeper tries to advance and get on the ball, claim it, and it goes right through, and that's 3-0. And then we just see the game out, really. Again, there was a couple of opportunities here and there, a couple of scary moments, a penalty call against us that was rightfully overturned, because I don't know where in the hell that was a penalty. And again, glad that they caught that. But overall, listen, man, from a team-wide standpoint, from a dynamic, tactical assessment of the game, I don't got too much today, bro. I really don't. Like, flipping back and forth so fast and understanding, I just want to get the win with how injury hit we are across, again, all these different stages and what we're doing. I just needed to win, and damn it, we got that, and I'm happy with that, bro. And that's the stuff, that's the DNA, the kind of the imprint that we need to have. Even when we're not at our best, we have enough to get over the line in these games and professionally grind out the result, grind out those moments. And we can say with the beyond a shadow of a doubt, we absolutely can. So with, again, if we're hobbling, if we're in a wheelchair, if we're in damn near vegetative state, we're going to try and find a way to make it happen. And I love that spirit. I love that grit. And I love the mindset from each and every person that steps up and plays for the Arsenal so far this season. They know they have a job to do. They know what's at stake in every action, in every moment, in every duel. And I think that exudes through how they play. Even though it might not be the smoothest, you can feel the intent behind everything in that sense. This was a team that knew it was going to be a dogfight. It had to be a more physical team in that sense, and fought for every action, fought through to difficult moments, and listen, got the win, and that's all that matters. Damn it, that's all that matters. So shout outs to them. Couple of individual performances I want to highlight. Don't need to say too much on Declan Rice because every week he just damn near shows you what's good. It could have missed the game through a yellow card when a lot of them were getting given out, but he approached the game very, very well, intelligent, just his usual impactful self in all phases. Like, you love to see it. Was good stuff. Overall, I thought it was a better performance from Norgard. Like, I thought he wasn't necessarily a standout player, but he did good stuff. He did some good stuff there. Looked again at a better speed, maybe because of the opposition, but I just liked more of what I saw compared to the last appearances that he's had. Let me see who else. Trossard might not always have the best of games, but again will always come up with some impactful moment here or there to really get us over the line. His level of crucial involvement is underrated, very underrated, and I appreciate him so much. Gabriel, again, I want to give a big shout out to towards the end of the game, giving life and limb for the clean sheet to make sure we're where we need to be. Shout out to Hincapié, who had another involvement today as well. Jury and Timber making some great runs on the ball across the game. Guys in some really good positions. Like, him evolving his game to also be like being more comfortable again on the carry, again with post ACL, just seeing more of that comfortability and seeing that happen more often. I think that's going to be a huge weapon that we can unlock and use, and we're seeing pieces of that already in games across this season, so that's great. What else? I mean, again, everybody else is doing their numbers, doing a couple of things here and there. I'm happy about the rotation. Obviously, I can stop here and just say, man of the match, Mikel Merino. Listen, you cannot make me hate Mikel Merino. Yes, his turning radius is that of a large satellite. Yes, we know. He is maybe not the most technically sound player sometimes in possession. I understand that. But for the effort he gives, for the versatility that he provides, the willingness to be in so many different positions, at so many different spots, so many different times, and the absolute threat he carries in the box, the technical prowess to find himself in the right spaces at the right times, making the right runs, is so undervalued. And listen, we need I've said this multiple times on this channel so far this season, we need every last person at their best at any given moment to help us get over the line. And in a moment when we have no Havertz, no Gyökeres, no Gabriel Jesus, no Gabriel Martinelli, none of those options to be a 9 and potentially chip in with us. He might not be the most dynamic. Actually, for a fact, he is the least dynamic of all those options. But damn it, he finds himself with his characteristics, with his brand of imprint on the game, and he finds a way to get us over. He finds a way to get us through. And you have to rate that. You have to rate that, man. Everybody is not going to be, again, like 5-star skiller, the most, blatant Ronaldo skill school, Iliman Ndiaye type player. You know what I'm saying? But that does not mean that they're not valuable. Does not mean that they can't contribute in a certain way. And the more we get to this understanding that everybody will play their role and everybody will have their characteristics that will contribute positively to the season, the more we'll be together in the fact that we have a long way to go. And we can cheer everybody on and back everybody when the whistle blows and says, hey, they got to do a job for us. Whatever that they do best, they have to do it to the umpteenth degree to get us where we need to go. Especially in a season when players are getting, you know what I'm saying, like Jason Bourne sniped out of existence with injury. We need every last person, and Mikel Merino epitomizes a lot of that, where every man can step up and do a job. So, love to see it. Clearly my man of the match. We're going to need him on Saturday, actually. With the game against Sunderland in the Stadium of Light. That's going to be an interesting match. Hopefully one we can grind out and get safely into the international break with, again, no more injuries and 3 more points and a clean sheet on the board as we carry on into the rest of the season. But man, needed this result today. Didn't care too much for the performance, but the result is what we needed. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comment section below. Your favorite goal, the performance, the dynamics, all that stuff, substitutions. How did Arteta look? Let me know again in the comment section below. Let's talk about it. I want to hear from you. And without further ado, I gotta kind of roll out too, because I got some other stuff I gotta do, and these Champions League games are going on. So enjoy those and enjoy the 3 points. You can sit back, relax, you know what I'm saying, get some hate watches in if you want to, enjoy some of the football as a neutral, do whatever you need. But I will say this, my name is Full-Time Trip. That is all the time I got for today, and until next time, POIG.